Air babies, beautiful queens, handsome kings. Welcome to Unique and Unapologetic Tarot. How you doing, my beautiful queens and handsome kings, subscribers, unsubscribers, and cross watchers? Welcome, beautiful queens and handsome kings. All right. Y'all got understanding, my beautiful queens and handsome kings. Thank everybody for personal reads and donations to the channel. You are truly appreciated. All right. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. What else you getting? Oh, shit. That was a lot. Let's get one. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Complicated. And honesty. I don't know if I'm supposed to take that or not. It did flip, but I'll see if I'm supposed to take it or not. Y'all got understanding. Yeah. Understanding and complicated. Are y'all understanding that somebody tried to make something complicated in your life? Or they understanding that the complication ain't going to work? You're going to find out. 11. They said start with the complicated, so I will start there. It says, my sweet one, wouldn't it be nice if life were always simple and things were obvious and transparent? Right now things are complex, and only time will help you put all the pieces of the puzzle together. Just remember, simple can also be boring, and complications can make for deeper, more mature experiences. Don't try to figure this one out. Just be open to follow the threads of life's mystery web. So, pulling this card, sometimes there are so many elements to consider that it can be next to impossible to understand them all at the moment, especially when you most want to find the answer. Right now, things are complex, and only time will help you put all the pieces of the puzzle together. So, there's been complicated things in your life. You've been trying to figure out Libra, Aquarius, and Geminis or cross watchers. Wildest complications trying to put this puzzle together. Know what you know and keep on growing. Keep on taking whatever lesson for a blessing. There's positive and negative in every sign. So I could be talking to you or I could be talking to the cross watcher. You could be making somebody's life complicated, or they could be making your life complicated, okay? I'm rooting for the positive, but I don't have no problem telling the negative what God finna do to them, okay? Okay. Knows everybody got that understanding? That my beautiful queens and handsome kings, we giving it to our beloved ancestors, Ra, God, Muhammad, Buddha, universe, Jehovah, whoever, whatever you got. Spirit guides, your archangels and angels. Let's see what this understanding is about. Somebody finna understand that no matter how complicated situations have been, you still moving. This is a symbol for deep and true comprehension. It's one thing to read something or hear something, but it's another thing to truly understand something. You are being asked to keep an open mind and heart and allow yourself to observe information as you receive it. Be open to the wisdom that can come only with time, patience, and persistence. Try to get outside of yourself and imagine what it is to walk in someone else's shoes. To understand is to have power. My beautiful queens and handsome kings. Then, baby, you can't make this shit up. Then they say read this one first. It's been some complicated stuff in your life. But you had to understand that you had some of the pieces, some you didn't. Whoever was negative against you, my beautiful queens and handsome kings, God's going to put them in the position to walk in your shoes. Because they didn't have no empathy and sympathy. But they're going to learn empathy and sympathy when God put them. You ain't going to be malicious and evil, but what goes around comes around. And I hear ain't no honor amongst thieves. Swear. Oh, man. They finna learn a deep comprehension to try to get outside of themselves. You had to get outside of yourself and do the healing. Do your shadow work. So no more lovers, family, friends, or business partners could trauma bond you, could stop your destiny. You had to do it. Now, whoever didn't have you had understanding that, you know what? You ain't going to understand bad because you ain't bad. So you're never going to be evil or malicious like them. They can't understand good because ain't no good in them. But you had to do some shadow work. You did yours unwillingly. They going to have to walk in your shoes too and do it unwillingly. They didn't want to give you no compassion and sympathy. They're going to be begging God for compassion and sympathy when they going through their karma. I'm just telling somebody, it's complicated. It was complicated because you had to realize, just because you had intuition of what was going on, it was not for you to prove to your enemies that you knew what they was doing to you, but it was for you to heal, to do your shadow work, and to change your destiny, to get that promotion at that job, to start your own business, do your spiritual heal, whatever it was. But it was for you to follow your destiny. It was a lesson for a blessing. They're going to get some lessons. They said take it because it came out, so I'm going to take it. Honesty. My darling, you have the choice, the symbol, the clarity of true communication. Y'all had true communication from Ra, God, Muhammad, Buddha, your beloved ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels. Y'all had honesty, communication, what was going on, and it lit a fire in your ass, right? When you choose honesty above all else, as a god or goddess, I will send you courage to do what's right. This is also a time to demand honesty and integrity from others. You have the right to get clear messages. There is the greatest freedom and power in telling the truth. Honesty is the way to truly step into your power. You had to honestly understand that lovers, family, friends, and business partners, everybody can go with you. And if they was a liar and they didn't want to give you honesty, you have integrity. You got to demand that honesty and integrity. That don't mean you got to argue with them, fight with them, but this does mean if they don't want to, you got to be honest with yourself that there's nothing honest about them, and let them go. Let go, let God. Yeah. What you're thinking about, what your motives, are they real feelings? Honesty is the way to truly step into your power. And if that person, that bitter bitch or bitter bum, don't honestly want to be honest with you, they can't go with you. And you had to understand it. Yeah, it was complicated. It was really, lovers, it's kind of easier to get over it. But family, friends, business, it's kind of complicated. But you had to, you had to make the right, have the right understanding. Everybody can go with you. And now is the right time to be absolutely honest with yourself about what you want in life. And understand that you had an understanding in the light of what people was doing to you that was making your life complicated. It was for you to heal, lesson for a blessing. But are you honestly going to keep on taking them with you, the people that don't have no integrity? Are they honestly going to believe that they still can be in your life? And they're not honest with you and lying? Do they honestly think they can keep on making things complicated in your life and don't understand why you don't want to fuck with them no more? Then that means they're not taking the right steps to be honest with their self, my beautiful queens and handsome queens. That's not your job. Yeah, look. And by them not being honest, the universe is not backing them no more. They on their way to spiritual jail or real jail, depending on what the fuck they did. This candle was lit for you to be honest with yourself and have understanding that there was lovers, family, friends, and business people that didn't have your best interest in heart. Look, you can't make this shit up. Look at the bottom of the deck. Is that not the candle? You had to understand. There was lovers, family, friends that was making shit complicated, trying to shatter your dreams, discontenting you and your family, friends, business, that you had to let go. Because they didn't have no integrity. They didn't know how to be honest. You had to understand that. Everybody can't go with you. They got to understand until they be honest and true to themselves and have some integrity and be honest that complications, what goes around comes around. I don't know who the hell told them that they can light candles, do magic, or whatever rituals, and they weren't going to have to face it. Swear. Now, I swear every sign got this card. You're not crying over spilled milk. Just like you watching readings or got personal readings, they watching them or got personal readings too. They did it in a malicious way. They thought if they watch readings or get readings about you, they could be 2 steps ahead of you. No. But what's even funny, some of them, it was karmics and went to readers to try to get readings against you. And the reader got to tell them what God was going to do against them. Yeah, you're not crying over spilled milk. You get your confirmation through these, whether you listening to a reading or you got a personal reading. And they got, whether they listening to readings or had a reading on you, they know you're not crying over spilled milk. You took your lessons for blessings. You understand that the complications was not for you to put all the puzzle pieces together. It was for you to put yourself together and be honest with yourself that everybody can go with you, no matter if it's a lover, family, friend, or business. They can't. You can't take nobody with you that don't have no sympathy, no empathy. They have no integrity. They lying to themselves. Why you gonna keep on letting them lie to you and make shit complicated in your life? Because they don't understand how to walk in your shoes. They don't like the pain, so how dare them feel like you like the pain? But they thought they was going to leave you out in the cold. Some of them thought they was going to leave you cold. And all they did was bring all their skeletons out the closet. That's on them. They got to be honest with themselves that causing all these complications in your life brought their skeletons out the closet. They got to be honest with themselves. Yeah, they do. And now you off with their motherfucking head. That don't mean you don't have emotions. Ain't no ginger base. But if they not coming to you with honesty, off with their motherfucking head, you're not fucking with them no more. You can see right through them. You can see right through them. You would never give a liar or somebody that was trying to make complications in your life your heart again. You will always make a head over heart decision because you already know the truth. You already understand that this person or people was trying to make your life complicated. And they don't understand about empathy and sympathy. But God gonna make them understand whether it's spiritual prison or real prison. Depends on if this person was just trying to take your emotions, your love, or they was trying to take your money or more, or do some fraud. Some of these people was doing fraud on y'all because they said fraud. Yeah, look, they gonna find out. They up in their head too, because they gonna find out they can't win at all costs. But by them lingering resentment, instead of understanding that they brought these complications on themselves, not being honest with themselves and understanding that what goes around comes around, that's on them. They shouldn't have been trying to play God. They shouldn't have been trying to stop your destiny. They shouldn't have been trying to do death rituals on you. They shouldn't have been stealing from you. What goes around comes around. They got to understand that. And they could understand it the easy way or the complicated way. It wasn't for you. A lot of us held ourselves back because we had to understand. Not that we didn't love ourselves, but we was loving others more than what they were supposed to, because they didn't deserve. They didn't have integrity to have the love that we was giving them. Yeah, look, because they were smothered. They were self-centered. They wanted to be over our maker-archery. They wanted to control us and couldn't even control themselves. They was overspenders. And some of these people, Queen of Pentacles upside down, they was trying to be the matriarch. Some of these people was doing fraud, stealing your money. Yeah. But they're going to find out that lingering resentment against you, trying to win at all costs, all it did was where they begin is where they're going to end. Still lingering resentment against you because they're not honest with themselves. They don't love themselves. So they thought they was making your life complicated because they didn't have no understanding. No, honestly, God wanted the situation to be for you to be honest, to understand that complicated people couldn't go with you. You didn't have to put all the puzzle pieces together. God wanted you to heal yourself, the lesson for the blessing. And now they're going to have to understand that they finna walk in your shoes. And they don't need the integrity and the sympathy for you. They're going to be begging God for the integrity and sympathy. And God going to remind that third party, they was gossiping about you. They was overindulging in being evil, celebrate drugs, alcohol, lying on you and third parties. God going to give them, they're going to live. They're going to unwillingly walk in your shoes because they didn't want to stop. They kept on trying to make shit complicated. They kept on doing candle magic against you, word magic, yeah. And you kept on building your fort, working hard to get yourself out of this storm. Keep on working on whatever you're working on, my beautiful queens and handsome kings. That promotion, your own business, school, music, writing, a new lover, whatever it is. Keep on, yeah. I understand that everybody can go with you. The past has to know that ain't no way in hell you want to share any more bad memories with them. Because they ain't being honest. They don't have no integrity. They ain't said sorry for none of the shit they did. They ain't trying to fix none of the shit. They have to understand that they the past because they kept on making shit complicated. They got to understand it. They can understand it. Yeah, look. Baby. Look, these motherfuckers ain't sorry. They still spying, manipulating, gossiping. They thought their sword was bigger than yours. And you had to understand that it wasn't about you showing them that your sword was bigger than theirs. It was you showing them that now raw sword's bigger than yours, motherfucker. You gonna deal with God. And like they spying on you, they had God spying on them, your beloved ancestors, angels, and some of these people got FBI. They said CIA, DEA spying on them. Yeah. You're supposed to meditate and choose happiness. They thought you'd be bored, discontent. And when they got ready, you'd be sitting under that tree waiting on them. Now you showed them you chose happiness. You was honest with yourself. You had an understanding that you can't keep on letting nobody keep on doing complicated shit in your life. Look, you hold the cup of intuition. Can't nobody take your kindness for weakness no more. You're not putting your whole feet in that water no more. You just putting a toe in. A toe in. That's all you need. My beautiful queens and handsome kings. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They better know justice is yours.